First of all, thank you for inviting us. We started working for students in our university in Porto. We started working together for our school projects, and then some first commissions arrived from friends and were going to start some small business. It went very well. We started our first project, and when we finished school, 5-year school, we decided we had enough clients to start the studio, just to pay for the bills, the space, and small stuff. And progress, we started anyway. So I started with Artur at the University of Porto, like I said. We had a lot of common things, and we wanted also to work together because it was a way of getting our feedback and having conversations on projects and helping us through it. So we named the studio anyway because it's the common letter we have on our names. I'm Lizá Ramalho and Artur. So this is how we came up with the studio. But when we finished school and we had a location and we had some small clients, and we started with that, mainly for theater. So now we see where the work space is Portugal, looking to the ocean. This is a map also where you have this arrow pointing to Porto, where we have the studios on the north of Portugal. I will show you some images. This is a book that was designed by a Portuguese designer called for the tourism in 72. So it's still like this, we still have the ocean. We have a river also in Porto. We have these two connections between ocean and river, which is nice. The city was built around this Douro River. It's famous for its Porto wine. And this is our studio, most of the dog, just one. It's a small house, it's nice. We have our library, it's very quiet. Here is the school where we teach in Milan. So we have some images of our school. It's in a hospital. Milan is between Lisbon and Porto. On half is the university city. We have here some images. So we travel a lot by car. It's a 1 hour and a half way there, so we go together and we discuss during this. It's a very good time because we don't have phone calls, because we go early in the morning and we don't have distractions, so we can really work while we are going there by phone or by car. I mean, Portugal, I mentioned, you might have also images like that, but has a lot of things that influences us and kind of made us think of our process. We are two different people looking different ways, but we try to find a way, common points to reach the same, really to reach the solution, not the same solution, but we construct we work very in different layers, put one over the other. We start a project, one start a project and the other comes to discuss a lot, and we build like this. So it's really not that you have a studio with us and one is more doing one kind of project and the other time we really want to be both working as a team on all the projects. So it's two different ways of looking, but it's we found it was a good way for us to do graphic design since we were in school. So we also, I think this is very Portuguese, we don't plan a lot, so we see these signage things are not, we don't have the space, so we just go on the line. We also have a lot of non-planned situations because our plans are from Portugal. And it's a little bit a way of doing things, but you also have a good way because we try to take advantage of this. It's the only solution. And sometimes you get to other things that might be interesting. Sometimes we don't know where we are going, but we still do the journey to get there. It's doing, not just blogging. It can happen to everybody that just don't find a solution. And I mean, when we were students, we were struggling sometimes for some projects. And the thing is, it's better to take a direction than just to stand there and don't do anything. And we get there anyway, so it's a good thing. And sometimes also we don't choose the safest way. The thing that we know that would work, we would get sleep, we would get working extra hours, we would be working on weekends as we do sometimes. But we want really to do the best we can for each project, and we do it like it was the last one we did. And it's difficult to work like this, but we do graphic design because we love to do it, so it's really a passion, and we try to get the most of it. We also, as I was saying, we take other ways out from that could be the regular, the safest way to get to somewhere that we like to risk, and we try other ways. Sometimes, of course, we get against the other, or sometimes we found other things. So, during this search of getting the part of the research that we really love, graphic design, we found really interesting things. We found this in the middle of nowhere here, Lisbon. We found this set of computers and TVs with no electricity around, and it was a playground for some kids that lived really next to this place. They didn't have current water, but their fathers built this so they could play. You can see them here. I don't know, these strange images we found it has something that could also had some connection. I think it has a little bit to do with some asymmetries you can find in Portugal. You can have the best architects, but on the same way you can have some people somewhere who don't have current water, and so you have this huge contrast. It's really this a little bit this insolid situation, this weird situation that this image translated means. A little bit also to show you the context. Also, here we have another image we found. We were searching for things for a theatrical play, so we use a lot of photography to do pictures, and we needed some images, and we went to one of the biggest hospitals in Porto, and by chance we just entered this autopsy room. And we just saw this. You have the crucifix on the top and the brain shot on the left, cut the body, and you have here the names of the parts of the body. So during our research, searching for other things, we found strange things and amazing things. And this is during the process of the design, working for clients, trying to figure out images, collecting things. And this is another piece of work we did during the process that doesn't have a use directly for this project, but it's during the process some interesting things that we find or make, and we just keep it. And it's important because it makes like a visual. Some are visualized, some are stuff that we go to when we are starting another project and we need to see other things. So this is with following these things, so you have different lives on this time. Well, once we found this letter, a lowercase a in like one of our trips and getting out of the highway. And we found this lowercase a, and we thought, well, this might be an R, and then it would be nice if it would be a 2. And then it was also searching for time. Then we decided to do the whole alphabet. So of course this is not a commission, this is just things we need to do, and that are important things for us to do, so we can then respond to actual projects. and we do it also for fun. A lot of Photoshop hours here. That's okay, and some punctuation. But then we already did this, and we were asked to do an image with the letter D for a magazine in Portugal that was about design. So, of course, we had to do the lowercase so it would be more recognizable, and so here is the cover. So sometimes we go to these things and we can use them into real projects. And then, of course, some friends start seeing this. Actually, I think this is a machine to make holes and to find water. We cannot find a specific model, but we got these pictures from a client, and we received more than when they saw it on the magazine. So I think we were inspired on this, and they sent us the images. So we were asked to participate in a collective exhibition about our home. We have the studio and we have the home. There are similar places, and we have the stuff a little bit, half of it in each of the places. And we thought of doing an archive of all of the things we collect in our objects, not all, but some of them. 800 pieces we have, so we have some toys from Artur. We have, this came from Artur, from the oldest cinema. You can see here a lot of things. We picture all these images, then we made a file where we had information like size, etc., and also keywords about each of them. So you could search this object and make other relations. So here is the installation. We were doing some tests. So here you can see we have a place where you can search for keywords, and then it makes different relations. This is to open and close the images and see them bigger. But you can see here, people can make different relations between objects, and they can see them in. So everything that appears here has a keyword that is linked to it, and then have big images because somebody selected this to see it bigger. This is a gallery next to Porto.